Good morning, students. Today's session is for your first job specialization, that is for Advanced Human Resource Management. In our last class, we discussed what is job analysis and what is a job description statement. Today, we are going to discuss what are the advantages and disadvantages of job description statement and what is a job specification statement. So before starting today's concept, I want to remind you what is job analysis and what is a job description statement so that you can able to understand the advantages and disadvantages of job description and a job specification statement. So first we will discuss what is job analysis. Job means what? Job may be understood as the as division of total task or total work into various positions. Means organization divide the total work or the total task into various positions. That position is known as job. Why the organization divide the total task into various positions? Generally, it is not possible for a single person or few person to accomplish the organization's whole task in a most effective and efficient manner. It is not possible to complete the whole task by a single person or few person. So for accomplishing the organizational task in a most effective and efficient manner or in a sequential manner, organization divide the total task into various positions, and that position is known as a job. And in a particular job, organization kept some duties, some responsibilities, and some tasks. The person who appointed in that job, he has the responsibility to perform this task on a regular manner. So if every individual perform in a particular job, then if every individual accomplish some task, then automatically organization's whole task is completed and organization able to accomplish its desired objective in a most effective and efficient manner. So job, we can say that it is a collection of duties, responsibilities, and tasks, and the person who appointed in that job, he has to perform this task on a regular basis. So job is a collection of various duties, various tasks and responsibilities. And each job having a definite title like manager's job, superintendent's job, supervisor's job, job of clerks, peons, accountants and clerks. So each job having a definite title and one job is different from other job. In a particular job, organization kept some duties, some responsibilities and tasks, and the person who appointed in that job, he has the responsibility to perform the duties, the task on a regular manner. So this is all about job. Next comes to analysis. Analysis means what? Analysis, we can say that it is a critical examination of something or detailed evaluation of something. Next comes to job analysis. Job analysis, we can say that it is a process of collecting detailed data about a particular job or detailed information about a particular job. Job analysis means what? Or job analysis, we can say that it is a process of evaluating a particular job in evaluating a particular job in a detailed manner. So in job analysis, organization collect detailed information about a particular job. So now a question arises, what is the reason behind collecting detailed data about a particular job? So organization wants to know what duties, what responsibilities, what tasks involved in a particular job so that it can explain the job holder what he has to do, what the job holder has to perform, what responsibilities he has to take, and what duties he has to perform on a regular manner. The organization has to explain to the job holder, and it can be possible by the organization can explain these things to the job holder by referring the job analysis data or the job analysis statement. So in job analysis statement, the organization collects detailed data, detailed information about a particular job. Means in job analysis, the organization collects what duties, what responsibilities, what tasks involved in a particular job, and after that, it also collects information about the types, about what types of job it is, and what hazards involved, what hazardous conditions involved in a particular job. Again, what grade, what type of job it is, means which grade the job have, which grade the job relates, and what hazards that involve, and the relation of that job with other job. That this information can be collected through job analysis statement or through job analysis. And job analysis statement, or while conducting the job analysis, the organization also collect various information related to the human resources, like for performing a particular job, what level of education is required, means what qualification is required, what minimum qualification is required, again what minimum experience is required, what type of skills, whether the conceptual skill, technical skill, or managerial skill is required to perform a particular job, that can be collected through job analysis. Again, what type of abilities is required to perform that job, means conceptual ability, mental ability, or what type of ability is emotional ability, what type of ability is required to perform a particular job, that also collected through job analysis statement. So, in job analysis statement, or while conducting the job analysis, the organization collects detailed information about a particular job along with the information of job holders. Means in job analysis, the organization can collect detailed information related to a particular job along with the job holders information. Means for performing that job, what qualification, what employee specification is required, that can also collected through job analysis statement or job analysis process. So we can say that job analysis is a collection of detailed data about a particular job, so that the organization can able to easily explain the job holder what role he is to perform, what duties, what responsibilities he is to perform on a regular basis, and to whom he has to be accountable, to whom he has to be answerable. That also be explained by the organization to the job holder easily if the organization refer the job analysis information. So, conducting a job analysis is very important to the organization, because organization having number of jobs, and it is not possible for the HR department to explain the detailed information about a job to the job holder. So the HR manager refers job analysis statement for explaining, or for explaining or for orientation program of a newly appointed human resources. So job analysis information having detailed information about a particular job, about the employee specification also. So in job analysis statement, organization collects detailed information about a particular job. Means it collects information about a job, and after that it also collects information about employees who are going to perform that job. Means in job analysis statement, it is clearly mentioned, and it is clearly describes what role the person has to perform, what duties, what responsibilities has to perform, and for performing that duties, for performing that responsibilities, what minimum skills, what minimum qualification and experience level is required. Means what are the employee specification is required to perform that job, that also be collected in job analysis statement. So for getting clear ideas related to these things, organization prepares two separate statements after collecting job analysis information, or after collecting the information, detailed information on job analysis process. Organization prepare two statements, like that is job description statement and job specification statement. So by depending, or by referring the job analysis statement, organization prepare two statements, that is job description statement and job specification statement. So first, the organization prepare a statement related to statement by depending or referring the job analysis data, that is known as job description statement. So what is a job description statement? In job description statement, organization organization describes detailed data about a particular job. Means in job description statement, it is clearly explained in a particular job what duties involved, what responsibilities involved, and what task involved, what minimum, what hazardous condition involved, and what type of job it is, and the relation of that job with another job, and that job requires supervision, or that job involves required supervision, or that job involves providing supervisions, and what category or what grade the job having, that is described clearly in job description statement. Means job description statement is about a particular job, means the detailed data about a job is clearly mentioned, is clearly described in a job description statement. So job description statement is all about a particular job. So whatever the information collected in job analysis statement, that is separated into two statements, that is job description statement and job specification statement. In job description statement, the organization describes detailed data about a particular job so that it helps them to explain the job holder what duties, what responsibilities he has to perform in a regular manner, and what hazardous situation involved in a particular job. Previously, the organization can communicate, can inform to the job holders, so that the job holder can take preventive measures to prevent from the preventive measures, or the job holder takes some measures to prevent from the accidents, and what type of job it is also explained by the organization to the job holders. And job description statement helps the organization to categorize various jobs. Means organization generally divides the job into four grades, that is job grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, and grade 4. So depending upon the duties, depending upon the responsibilities or tasks involved in a particular job, organization divides the job into various grades. The job involves more tasks, more responsibilities, and the job in which involves more creative work, that is kept in grade 1, and according to the difficulties of the job performance, gradation is done, or division can be done by the organization. So job description statement explains detail about a particular job, and it also provides a base for recruitment and selection of human resources. Job description is done for various purpose, like for gradation, for division of the jobs, and for recruiting and selecting the human resources, and for explaining the duties, responsibilities to the human resources. Means we can say that for orientation purpose, for counseling purpose, or for performance evaluation purpose also, job description statement is very important. So job description statement describes detail about a particular job. So this is all about the concept of job description. Now we will discuss the advantages of job description. So what are the merits of preparing a job description statements? Generally, job description statement involves number of advantages, number of merits. And what are the merits? Let me discuss with you one by one. First advantages of job description is that it is used for recruit and select the employees in the organization with their orientation and placement. So by referring the job description statement, the HR department recruit and select the human resources so that right candidate or right human resources can be procured for right organizational position. How it helps to recruit and select the right human resources? Generally, the job description statement describes detail about a particular job. Means in a particular job, what level of task involves, what duties, what responsibilities involved. That can be described in detail in job description statement. So by referring these things, organization can able to select a suitable candidate who having the ability to perform these tasks, who having the ability to perform these duties. so that the organization can able to procure a right or qualified candidate for the right organizational position. If the organization doesn't having any job description statement, then it is not possible for them to select a person who having the ability to perform the desired task or desired duties that involved in a particular job. Job description provides a base to the organization for recruiting and selecting the human resources. But if the organization refer this statement, then it is possible for them to procure a good candidate or a qualified candidate for the organizational position. And it also helps the organization for orientation and for placement and orientation program. Means when a new employee entered into the organization, then it is required for the organization to explain the new entrant about their duties, about their responsibilities, what roles he has to perform. The organization is required to explain to the new entrant, and the organization or the HR manager can explain easily to the new entrant about their duties, about their responsibilities by referring the job description statement. Means in job description statement, clearly the job duties are mentioned, and by referring these things, the HR manager can explains to the new entrant about their roles, about their duties. So it helps in recruiting and selecting the right human resources for the right organizational position, and it helps also orientation and placement program. Next advantages of job description is that it helps in designing training and development needs for a particular employee and for developing career path. And job description statement also helps in designing the training and development program for the human resources. Because or now a question arises how it helps in developing and training and developmental program. In job description statement, whatever the duties, whatever the task, or what responsibilities a job holder has to perform or has to take, that is mentioned in a clear manner. So if the organization consider this is the standard one, and the job holder has to perform as per the standard or as per the things mentioned in the job description statement. If the organization identified that the person or the job holder are not able to perform the duties, the tasks that involved in a job description statement, means if the person are not able to perform as per the standard, then organization thought that there is a requirement of training and developmental program for the human resources, and the organization consider the job description data or the job description information as the standard one. So by referring these things, organization can able to evaluate the human resources skills, and if the person are not able to meet the standard, then organization arranges a suitable training and developmental program for the human resources. And it also helps in developing career path. Organization having number of jobs, and each job having a job description statement, and in that statement whatever the duties, whatever the responsibilities is mentioned in clear manner. So explained in clear manner. So organization can able to categorize the jobs, sequence, can able to make a sequence of every jobs, uh, every jobs with their by referring their difficulties, our organization can able to categorize each job into various grades also. So it can able to identify the duties, the task involved in a particular job. So after performing these things, what next job the human resources or the job holder has to perform, that also be identified according to the criticality of the job can be sequenced, so job can be arranged. So organization can able to explain the human resources first what he is to perform, and after getting desired knowledge, after getting the required skills, if the human resources cross their standard, then the person can able to proceed further, and the person can able to grasp more career opportunities. And also identified the career path available to human resources. Next advantages of job description is that it helps in evaluating the employee's performance and helps in taking decision related to promotion and transfer. It helps in evaluating the employee's performance. Means it provides job description provides the standard to the organization. Means it describes what duties, what responsibilities the employee has to perform, and this is considered as the standard. And what actually the human resources or the employees or the job holders performs, that is compared with the description data with the standard data, and accordingly organization can able to evaluate the person's performance. If the person cross the standard, then organization consider that the person is a skilled one and the person is a capable one, and the organization makes various decisions related to promoting that employee. And the person, if it is identified that a person has no ability to meet the standard meet the standard, then organization arrange some training and developmental program for that employee. Even after getting the training, if the person are not able to meet his standard further, then organization try to find out a better place that is suited to the person and makes various decisions to transfer the human resources. Next advantages is that it is an instrument to develop the work procedure and helps to prevent measures to minimize the impact of hazards. Job description statement explains in detail what hazardous conditions a job involves, and it helps the job holder to take preventive measures to protect himself from various accidents. So it helps the human resources to take measure for preventing the accidents. Next advantages of job description is it helps in counseling the employees, and by referring or by preparing the job description statement, organization counsel or organization of HR manager counsel the employees. Means HR manager explains what duties, what responsibilities you have to perform in your task or in your job. Next advantages of job description is that it provides basic ingredients to prepare a job specification. Hence, by referring it, the organization prepares a job specification statement. So, what is the meaning of job specification statement, or what is mentioned in a job specification statement? Generally, in job specification statement, employees' requirement are mentioned. Means for performing a particular task, what type of skill, what type of abilities is required, that is explained in job specification statement. So by referring the job description statement, employee specification is prepared, means job specification is prepared. So job description explains what roles, what duties, what task involves, and according to these things, what qualities of human resources is required, that can be estimated. So this is all about the advantages of job description. Next, I will discuss the disadvantages of job description. Job description also involves some disadvantages also, like uh, job should be dynamic and not static. Not job should be dynamic, not static, and a job description statement can quickly go out of date. Means jobs of an organization are dynamic and not static. Continuously, the responsibilities, duties of the job are changed. Organization add more duties, more responsibilities to a particular job. So the jobs of the organization are not static and not rigid. They continuously change. So the jobs of the organization are dynamic. So due to this reason, the job description statement can go out quickly out of date. Means whatever the description statement prepared previously, that is not useful for further, because the organization adds more duties, more responsibilities to a particular job, and the description statement which is prepared previously, that cannot be useful for describing the present job. So next disadvantages is that it must be accurate as possible, but it is very difficult. So the job description is the preparation of job description should be accurate one, because by depending upon the job description statement, organization prepares or organization recruit and selects human resources. Organization prepare a job specification statement. So by depending upon the job description, many functions has to be performed. So job description should be accurate one, and it is very difficult for the HR manager to prepare a accurate job description statement. This is all about the concept of job description. Next, I will discuss another statement that is prepared by referring the job analysis data, that is job specification statement. The job description statement focuses on detail about a particular job, and job specification statement focuses on the person. Description focuses on a job, specification focuses on a person, that is a job holder. Means for performing a particular job, what minimum level of qualification, what level of experience, and what level of skills, abilities is required, that can be explained in a job specification statement. So it is a statement of minimum level of qualification, skill, physical and other abilities, experience required for performing a job effectively. Means for performing a particular job effectively, what minimum level of qualification or education is required, what type of skill is required, means whether the job holder having conceptual skill, technical skill or managerial skill, which type of skill is required, again what type of ability, means emotional ability is required or physical ability is required, that can be explained detail in job specification statement. So for some jobs, mental abilities or the conceptual skill, managerial skill is very important. And for other jobs, it may not be important, and other jobs, physical ability is very important. Take the example of managerial job. In managerial jobs, conceptual skill and solving skill, creative ability is very important. But the operative level jobs, physical ability is very important. For operative level job, creativity and managerial ability is not important as much the managerial job requires. So for performing a particular job, what skills, minimum skills is required, that can be explained in job specification statement. And it is a statement of minimum acceptable qualification that a person must have to possess to perform a given job. And it is a set of knowledge, skills, ability required to job effectively. It also specifies the physical, psychological, behavioral characteristics of a job holder. Job specification statement explains what attributes a human resources must have to possess to perform a particular task, that is described detail in a job specification statement. So job specification statements main intention is to describe the qualities of a human resources, or what attributes the human resources must have to possess to perform a particular job. And it also describes that a particular job is required, what type of skills, that is physical skill is required, psychological or behavioral characteristics is required, means for performing a particular task what character is required, that also mentioned in job specification statement. Next I will discuss the purpose of job specification statement, means why a job specification statement is prepared. To specify the personal characteristics such as age, gender, job experience, education, extracurricular activities about the employees. Means for performing a particular job, what type of job experience, means what level of job experience is required, what level of education is required, whether extracurricular activity is required or not, that is mentioned, and what category of human resources is required in terms of age and gender is mentioned in job specification statement. Means for preparing that one, job specification is very important. Next purpose for preparing a job specification is to specify about a physical character such as height, vision, voice, health, etc. of the employee. Job specification statement explains the physical characteristics of a human resources. For certain jobs, physical character is very important, and for other jobs, mental characteristics is very important. So for managerial job, mental character is very important as compared to physical character. But for a operative level job, physical character is very important as compared to mental ability. Like for a operative level job or for some types of job, height, vision, voice, health is very important. Next, purpose for preparing a job specification statement is to mention or identify the mental characters such as general intelligence, memory, and ability to concentrate. Some job requires some jobs requires more intelligence level, and some jobs also require more ability to concentrate. Generally, managerial jobs require high level of concentration, more intelligence, and more memory powers. So, but operative level jobs require less intelligence power and less ability to concentrate as compared to managerial job. So what mental characteristics is required for performing a particular job, that can be explained in a job specification statement. Next is to specify the minimum qualification required with a specified percentage which is compulsory. Means for identifying the minimum qualification with the required percentage, how many percentage the candidate should have to possess for performing or for getting selected in a particular job, that is mentioned in job specification statement. Next purpose of job specification is to specify about the social and psychological character such as emotional ability, flexibility, manner, and creativity. And it also explains the emotional ability, what level of emotional ability the job requires, and what type of creative abilities also the job requires, that is mentioned in job specification statement. Generally, the managerial jobs and the top level positions job require more creativity or more flexibility as compared to the lower and operative level jobs. So this is the purpose of job specification. So this is all about the concept of job description and job specification. Generally, job description contains information about job identification, like what is the title of the job, the location of the job, means where the employee has to perform the job, the code of the job, again the job summary means the content of the job, its authority, responsibilities, hazardous condition of the job is explained in job summary, and relation to the other jobs means the relation of that job with another one, supervision is given or taken. So in that job it is required to supervise other person, or it is required to supervise by other person is mentioned. Whatever the machines, tools, equipment used in a particular job is mentioned, what type of materials used, and the condition of work, working hour, and working speed is also mentioned in job description statement. In description statement focuses on a particular job, and specification statement involves information about the education level, the experience level of human resources, what type of training the human resources required for appointing in a particular job, that is mentioned, and the creativity ability is the level of creativity ability, and the physical effort and skill, the physical skill is required to perform a job is mentioned, and the communication skills, the behavioral and emotional characteristics required to perform a particular job, that is clearly mentioned in job specification statement. So this is all about the job description and job specification statement. So this is all about today's class. Thank you.